Hi guys, it's your girl Precious and I'm back again with another video. So yes, so it's good to be back again. It's been a long time since I posted a video, but it's all good because I just resumed school and everything has been crazy, resumption and everything, because I haven't been able to make a proper video and everything. So there'll be a lot of okay, let me talk. Okay, so guys, I need you to like, I need you to subscribe down below too. I need you to share my videos and I need you to comment. I really need you guys to subscribe to my videos and I need you to like the videos you're watching, please. I need that support real big. So guys, in my comment section, somebody asked me a question. Somebody told me to make a video regarding ways to help freshers and some stuff. Somebody commented some things about ways to help freshers, probably for bullying. It's basically, I think, Babcock University towards bullying, getting your meal ticket, some stuffs, advice for freshers. Also on advice for freshers, this can be like a part 2 video regarding advice for freshers for Babcock University. Yes, so I'm going to be guiding you as a fresher. If you're coming to Babcock University, I'm going to be answering what the person put in and I'm going to be putting some additional stuffs too. In my other videos, I've also said some things, so I'll just be saying it too, because like I've literally said almost everything is what I've said. So I'm just going to be answering the person questions, and if I have some additional stuff to put in, I'm going to do that. So yes, so now that's on that. So let's get into the video. During the fact that we have coronavirus, the first thing you would when you come to school is you are meant to do a COVID test because of this coronavirus issue and everything. But when coronavirus goes, I don't think there will not be any need for COVID test, obviously. But like now that there's coronavirus, when you come to school, there's a place, like it's a very big place. It's like a big hall where like all social activities, everything will be done back up. It's called an amphitheater, like a theater anyways. So they are meant to go there. If you come and you're confused, you can ask the security man from the gate to please direct you to the amphitheater. But like when you come, you see different cars going there, so you wouldn't be much confused. But like there's a place called an amphitheater, so you're meant to go there. You are meant to. That's where you do your COVID test. Plenty of people are there doing COVID test. So when you get there, you meet people. I think you are at the front gate before you enter the amphitheater. Like there's an entrance, obviously guided by the security. So you're going to ask how we are going to make you're meant to make payment for your COVID test. It's not for free. You're going to make payment for your COVID test. So when you want to do your COVID test, you can ask the security person possibly. Can I ask the security person how am I meant to make payment for your COVID test? Then the security person tell you how you make your payment. I believe it wouldn't be too hard. Once you get used to it, the payment process won't be hard. So you can make your payment for your COVID test. Then after you make your payment, you will go in to do your COVID test. It's a whole lot of process. It's very stressful, I promise you. It's very stressful because you have to go from one point to another, different processes to do your COVID test. Gosh, there's a lot of background noise, but please just let's fast it. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So when you're done doing your COVID test, you go to a lot of points for you to do your COVID test. Then finally when you're doing your COVID test, now it's to go to your hostel. That's the next point. So in Babcock University, normally they say they don't allow cars to hostel areas. They don't really allow cars to hostel areas. There are kekes around, so the keke is meant to carry you to your hostel. That means they're meant to put your load inside your keke and go to your hostel. They don't really allow cars to go to the hostel areas. It's only sometimes and it's not all the time. So most times people put their load inside their keke. So the last bus stop for you seeing your family members or whoever brought you to school is at the amphitheater after you finish your COVID test. So they will enter inside your keke, drop your load, you pay. Most times when it comes to like payment of your keke for you putting load inside the keke and only you being inside the keke, that first day they used to collect like 500 naira because they're going to help you to put your load. They will help you put your load inside the keke. They will help you to uplift it. That's when you get to your step. They help you to drop it down. So whatever you paid for, like in Babcock University now, there's classic, there's premium. That's only what is available, classic and premium. So if you paid for classic, there are hostels that are available for classic. Like for 100 levels now, most 100 level, the hostel that they usually go to is Queenesta for classic. And I think for premium, I'm not really sure, but like for premium, it's literally Crystal for premium too. Cunesta for classic, crystal for premium. And in classic, we have, I'm going to do a video showing you like how Babcock classic, I'm in classic, so I can only show you how classic hostels looks like. So I'm going to do a video on that. But classic hostel are, they're usually 4 in a room with single beds. Then in crystal, there's usually 6 in a room with bunks. So it's like there are 3 bunks but 6 beds. So that's how it is. So whatever package you pay for, if you paid for classic, you tell the keke man to take it to your classic order screen star. But if you don't know the hall you're going to be in, you can just tell the keke man, oh, I'm going to classic hall, then you take it to the available classic hall, because they would have been informed the available classic hall. Then if it's premium, you tell them, oh, I paid for premium, I'm going to crystal. And if it's crystal, they take you there. And if you don't know if it's crystal, you're going to just them I pay for premium, or they take the available premium hall for 100 level students. So after that, you go to your hall. That's very simple. Then they drop you off at your residence where you paid for, where the keke man drops you. Now this is another thing. When you're coming to Babcock, when you are meant to pay your school fees through Intransact, I can't explain to you what Intransact is, because even me, I don't know. But like when you get to the bank, they would understand what it means, and probably you may know what Intransact is, but like you make your payment through Intransact. So yes, so after you make your payment, you're meant to print your receipt as your Intransact. So this is, I don't know if you can see, but this is basically how your Intransact receipt is meant to look like. This is my Intransact receipt for whatever semester I paid for here, but this is an example of Intransact receipt. This is what it's meant to be like. So when you get your Intransact receipt, you are meant to like make up a lot of copies, because as a fresher you're going to be asking for this receipt, because this is like your school fees receipt. You're going to be asking for this receipt in different places. Probably they were also asking your hostel when you want to collect food. So just make like, probably if you can like photocopy up to 10, that would be very good for you, so that you don't have to waste money on printing in Babcock, because that's also money too. So you can at least save the pocket money your parent and give you, when I waste on printing, because in Babcock you're going to print a lot. Then get your passports ready. Like I have like, normally they do 8 for a package of passports, so they can do like 16 half lengths. Just be very prepared. So when you get to your hostel, they can ask for 2 copies of each other. So imagine if you only photocopied 1. So always keep your original somewhere. They can literally ask for like 2 Intransact receipts, 2 passport. That's why you need to print plenty. You need to bring plenty when you come to school. Then I think they also ask for your admission letter. I can't really remember, but they ask for your admission letter. Then this is where you need. Then this is also where you need to do your COVID-19 test, because when you come, they're going to give you a COVID-19 result. I don't know if I have a result. So this is what the COVID-19 result is. This is like a clearance form. I don't know if you can see it, but like shit. This is like a clearance form for you to enter inside your hostel. So this is where the COVID-19 result is like here. Then this is another one. This is what the other one looks like. Okay, and you can see this is what it's like. Pink and a yellow card for your COVID-19 result. So when you come, they will ask for all these things. That's why you need to do your COVID test, because that is what will give you entrance to enter inside your hostel. So after you have submitted all these dates, it's going to be crazy. That day is going to be mad as crazy, I promise you. Just be ready for stress that day. Sleep early, sleep well, eat food, so that you will have the strength to gather and do go through all the stress they are going to give you. So just be ready. Then after you do them all these things, I don't know, but like when they give you an admission letter, there will be things in the admission letter that they already tell you to bring. I can't remember everything, but in your admission letter you see what they will tell you to bring, so bring it along too. Then after everything, then when you submit it, they will register you. Then they will give you a room. Then you are going to your room. Then the other thing is that most times you have to carry your loot to your room alone. But there are also people you can pay. You find people around so that you can pay to help you and carry your load. But you have to come with cash too. You have to come with cash if you can't carry your load, because your parents are dropping you off outside. Your parents are not allowed to enter inside the hostel, so you are on your own regarding the carrying of your luggages. So you can also bring things that you can carry. if if you don't want to pay money or something, just bring something that you yourself can carry so that it won't be stressful to you. Then after that, that's quite simple, but the process is really hard, like really hard. Then ensure you have everything. Like now, me for example, I have passed 100 level, but like everything my regarding my documents are like a file like this, my admission letter, everything from the beginning I started this school is inside the file. Because you wouldn't even know a point where they will just come and meet you and be like, oh, bring that, bring this. Like you can be in any level and be like, come to admission letter for this, and you're like, admission letter, like, and probably you have already misplaced the admission letter, so like you always need to keep it, make plenty copies, so that when even my work, my jams, everything is still here. So anytime they ask for it, I'm ready to deliver. So about that, that's on that. Then for your meal ticket, it's always best to, yes, that's true, when you're entering to your hostel that day, buy food, because you can't basically be sure to get your meal ticket that day you are coming. So always buy food, then you can get your meal ticket the next day. So just buy food so you can eat it in your hostel and rest. Then the next thing here is okay, meal ticket is quite simple. So if you like, when you come, ask people around. This is why you need to build relationship with people. Ask people around, ask them where the cafeteria is. So when you get when you get to the cafeteria, beside, like, probably this is the cafeteria. Now go to the side of the cafeteria. Just ask questions. It is in the cafeteria, just beside the cafeteria. Beside the cafeteria, there's a place where they give you a ticket. So now this is an answer. When you are going to collect your ticket, you have to also go with your entrance, you have to go with your passport. So normally, as I am a student of Babcock now, I'm not a fresher, I'm going to go with my ID card. But since you're a fresher, just go with your passport, go with your meal ticket. I think you should also go with the admission letter so that it's like, I don't know, like, go with all these things, or everything that is, or you can just go with your first, like anything they asked you, just carry it from yourself. But what I'm very sure is you go with your passport and you go to entrance. I'm sorry, yes, don't mind the way my meal ticket looks like, but in Babcock you're either paying for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or you can pay for lunch and dinner. But the lowest you can pay for 3 meals or 2 meals, but you can't pay for 1 meal. It has to be 2 or 3. So yes, so you can pay for breakfast and dinner, you can pay for lunch and breakfast, any package you want, 2 meals or 3 meals. So I always pay for 2 because I'm not a breakfast person, but like this is what our lunch ticket looks like. So I paid for supper and lunch. This is what it looks like. So if you pay for breakfast, there'll be another boxy. Yeah. So you go there. When you pay, they'll give you your lunch ticket and you have a meal ticket. So when it's time, I've already said it in my other video, lunch starts by 12, dinner starts by 5, and lunch ends by, I think lunch ends like around 2. Yes, lunch ends around 2. Then dinner ends till coffee time. So coffee time now that resumed school is 9. Have coffee time has increased to 9 from 8. So yes, so you can go to dinner till 9. But don't go late because it has been cold. I may not get the best fit anymore because you're going late. So go early. So that easy. But also when you're collecting your lunch tickets, please go very early because there are plenty of freshers. You can have up to like 3,000 freshers using that, and everybody wants to collect their lunch ticket. So go like very early, like 8 in the morning or 7. I think they open 8. So like 7 something, already be outside waiting for them at their door, so that you don't have to stay in an horrible line. Please, the line is not beautiful from Babcock, so it's not beautiful too. So the other one is bullying. About bullying, since I came to Babcock, nobody have bullied me. Probably because since I resumed, it's mostly like when I was in 100 level, it was literally like only 100 level that were around. But it was not only 100 level, like there were some levels that 100 level, 300 level, or 100 level and 500 level. I've never been in school that all the levels were around. But even with the little levels that were around, nobody has bullied me. If you mind your business, respect yourself. Obviously, because you are an investor and if everybody's equal does not mean you will be disobeying people that are actually older than you in age. That doesn't give you the right to disobey anybody. Respect yourself. respect people that are older than you, respect your morals, and you'll be fine. I don't think people bullying people. Yeah, there'll be also people that are bullying, but like if they are bullying, I believe you should report authority. Yes, because I feel bullying can give the person bullying suspension in the book. So you should report authority. I'm not bullying people, so I can't really advise you on that. But what I can tell you is respect. I respect myself, and I don't enter such trouble. What I see is bigger than me, I will enter. So respect yourself, be yourself, and you're good. Stop, that's in that. So yeah. Then the next one is classes. I've said this before in my other videos. Watch my other videos. Classes is quite simple. The first thing is I'm not sure, like when you come, try and locate people but like they'll give you orientation when you come this, and they'll surely give you orientation. So when you come for orientation, they'll collect your numbers, they will divide you in your department, they'll collect your numbers, they'll create groups so that they can send your timetable to you, they can give you location of where your classes will be. And I think there are also some people that like give tours, like they will send you a message or a group that okay, we're doing tour. There's some nice people that do it. So like just go for your orientation. It's really help you. They'll tell you the rules, they will tell you about your class, they'll tell you about your department, they'll tell you about where you're studying, they'll tell you about everything you need to know. So go for orientation. I think that's where they collect people numbers to like make class groups for beginning. Then be social able to, so that you can know people in your department, so that if you're not included in something, they can let you know. That's about that. And that's basically it. There's not really much to do. That's the first day. When you finish your orientation goes for 1 week. And okay, at the beginning of everything, let me show you something. So this is what I wanted to show you. So like, when you come to Babcock now, for example, the orientation week, that's 1 week, there's going to be a lot of stress. Registration is mad in Babcock. But I believe it may also be like that in other universities too. But for my school, it's crazy. It's quite crazy. But be ready. Be ready to be stressed. Be ready to be stressed. So the first thing is, this is what stressed me the most was this. I hope you can see it. This is what stressed me the most. Hi guys. Do you see everybody name on this list? I was meant to look for them to sign. And you don't know how easy it is. Because you don't know which day this person will come to school, which day this person will not come to school, and you have to be looking for the person up and down to ensure the person sign. And when the day the person comes to school, when you now go to the person's office, there's obviously going to be a line, because most people also want to get their signature done. So you see the madness. So this is what stressed me. There are also other things, like they also give you other things to do. They can also give you, there are also other things you get the registration, but like this is what stressed me the most. See, I still have this file, shit, I still have it to get this done. So there'll be other things that this is just part of the registration thing. Be ready for struggle. Ready for struggle, guys. Be ready for struggle. Make friends with your department people. Make friends with your department people. It will really help you. When they are going for this one, they'll call you. When they are going for that one, they'll call you. So that's very good. Make friends with your department people. That's just it, guys. Nothing much again. Then after your orientation, after your registration, classes begin immediately. Then also for your church, that's true. For your church, you have to register, because I said it in one of my videos that at Babcock University, the registration is through biometric, your thumb printing. So this I think you share with your fingernails. Your fingernails print is how you do your attendance. So they don't, for attendance you don't write your name and sign. You use your fingerprint for your attendance. So how to do that? The school will get it across to you, your hostel to get it across to you. Your hostel can announce to you that, oh, these people, the people that are doing, the people, they will tell you the people doing biometrics are around in so place, go there and give your biometrics. So now I did my biometrics 100, so like if I want to change, you can only change church after 11. Yes. So I had to stay in one church throughout my 100 level. Then when I entered 200 level, I was able to change it. So if you want to change it in 200 level, they will send you a link to update your church. So you update your hostel and you update your church too. So that's where, so after you update your church, if you go to the church, if you go to the new church, and when they give you a biometric, just put it in, it to appear. So after you have in 100 level, when they come for a biometric registration, after you have given your thumbprint, your information, you have snapped your pictures, after that, just go to the church that you want to go to. When you are doing your biometric, you have to register your church. So to pay, you have to register. You have to decide on the church you want to do the first week. They will tell you the churches available, so you have to decide on the one you want to go to. And when you decide on the one you want to go to, you put in your biometric registration. Then when you get to that church, your biometrics, your fingerprint details will be on the church registration. So when you put it in, it will be available. It doesn't that's that information. So guys, that's on that. So I hope this is informative enough. I hope I was able to reach out to you people. I'm really stressed about school, but that's not important. But like, I hope I'll be able to, pass information, help some people. Yeah, that's the goal, to help. The goal is to help people. So guys, my video was informative enough. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. I really appreciate it. And guys, please, I need you guys to like my video. So guys, I need to like my videos. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Bye.